Hello and welcome back to the South Dakota Dynasty. Today the Coyotes are at home once again for another Mountain West game, this time against the 7-1 Wyoming Cowboys. We've seen a number of injuries that really have hurt this Coyotes team. Cordell Hicks went out last week and could not return and will be out today. Hopefully he will be able to return next week against Colorado State. But we played a relatively close game against Boise State last week, but they pulled away from us in the fourth quarter, winning by 14 points. It will be Sean Chambers and Wyoming's offense who take the field to start off today. It's a quick dump down to Alfonso Andrews Jr. This is one of the best offenses in the country, and Wyoming really excels at running the football, something that's built into the DNA of this program with Craig Bohl as the head coach. It'll be an offset eye. They fake it to Andrews, and now Chambers will take a shot downfield. He's got Charles to the 30-yard line. We saw a number of explosive plays really hurt us last week against Boise State. Now Chambers will throw once again. He's got his tight end Jackson Marcotte, and it's a 16-yard gain as they're quickly inside of the red zone. Chambers will keep it on the read option. He's a very talented dual threat quarterback in his fourth season as a starter, and he's really improved as a passer as well. They'll give it to Cobbs, the fullback. Great job by Jawan Hooper, the small cornerback, coming up and making the play along the goal line. Second down and goal. Alfonso Andrews stiff arms Justice O'Connor and gets into the end zone for the first touchdown on the day as Wyoming takes a quick 7-0 lead. Our offense is on the field for the first time. It'll be Jalen Page who gets the handoff, as we had our lowest yards per carry last week on the season against Boise State. Tate to the air on third down and 5. He connects with Deontay Knox for an 8-yard gain. Jalen Page, though, had to leave last week's game with a concussion, but is back today. Tate will fake it now, throw downfield. It's intercepted. Too much air on the football. Looking for the big play for Phoenix McDonald as Tate throws the interception, as he was perfect last week in terms of taking care of the football. Alfonso Andrews gets a big block from his offensive lineman and picks up 18 yards. Last year we saw the backup Titus Swin run for over 200 yards against us, as there is a big hit by LaDorian McCray, and that'll bring up third down and 6. We'll get a second look at that as he tries to hurdle and goes aerial, flipped onto his back. Andrews is okay though as he stays in, trying to set up the tight end screen. Nowhere to go. Sylvia in on the sack, and there's a big stop by our defense. So our offense will take back over. Jalen Tate keeps it on the read option out of the pistol, gets a good gain and a first down as it's 12 yards for the quarterback. Second down and 9, Bolden and Page in the backfield as they fake it to Page, and it'll be Jalen Tate sacked, losing the football. It's the second turnover already in this first quarter. Jalen Tate was sacked 5 times last week, and we couldn't run the ball. We're going to have to be able to do better in both of those categories if we want to be successful today. Case on for 5 yards as it's second down and 5. An offset eye for Chambers as he throws to his running back, Andrews Jr. He's inside of the 25-yard line, down after an 8-yard gain. This is an old school Wyoming offense. They love the fullback and being under center with the power running game. They'll go back to the power running game as it's 10 yards for Andrews. It'll be third down and short upcoming. Offset eye with 2 tight ends. Here's Andrews. He breaks 1 tackle, resets, and will get into the end zone. Jerron Covington made his way downfield, tried to make the play, but it'll be a quick 14-0 lead for Wyoming. Colorado State is now 3-5 in the season after beating South Dakota State, and they will be our opponent next week. So first down and 10. It'll be a triple option as Jalen Tate keeps it, stretches it outside, makes the defender miss. It's a big run, breaks 2 more tackles, and gets down to the 40-yard line. A 37-yard gain. Tate is a big quarterback, and he shows off some nice power there as outruns a defender and then just breaks 2 tackles as well. Triple option this time, nowhere to go. Great penetration by Abdullah. So second down and 14. Here's Jalen Page straight up the gut, picking up the first down as Jalen Page is over 2,000 yards career rushing and needs 1 touchdown to get his 15th on his career. Rakeem Boyd gets the handoff as he picks up 5 yards. He's coming off 2 weeks ago a very strong performance against Air Force. Tate will keep it on 3rd down, picking up 4 as there's a 3rd down conversion, his 5th carry in this first quarter. Dontavius Knight gets the sweep outside, tries to cut it back in, but will lose a yard as it's Abdullah with the tackle once more. Knight gets the handoff. He's got some room to work with, takes a big hit as there is a 7-yard gain. Now Jalen Page will motion out of the backfield as we'll lob it to the end zone, nearly intercepted, looking for Dontavius Knight. I expect Knight to have a bigger role in the passing game with Cordell Hicks out. We'll stay on the field, 4 wide on 4th down. Throw for Muhammad Ali Saria. He's got it for 5 yards and the first down. He's coming off a career high performance with 3 catches for 45 yards. Knight motions, and now Tate will keep it on the quarterback triple option. He picks up 4 yards. A pistol set with Bolden and Page in the backfield, and there's number 15 in the career for Jalen Page as we get on the board for the first time today, cut the lead to 7. Our offense was able to respond with a strong drive. Now let's see what our defense is able to do. A good start for the Wyoming offense as they pick up 14 yards on the Sean Chambers keeper. 2nd down and 7, quick bubble screen outside to Kason, and he's brought down by Eric Sikowski after a 6-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down and 2 upcoming. Offset eye, fullback in the game. Andrews stretches it outside, cuts it back upfield to Marco Anderson with a bad angle, and he's brought down by LaDorian McCray and Jawan Hooper. Now they'll spread the field out of the shotgun as Chambers will keep it on the read option. He's inside of the 10, breaks the tackle. Anderson is there and brings him down at the 1, but it's a 29-yard gain for the quarterback. Under center, Chambers is going to throw, but pressure gets there almost immediately. It's a sack for LaDorian McCray, and it'll be 2nd down and goal after the loss of 4. The give to Andrews, and nowhere to go. He'll lose 3 yards this time as Wyoming's offense is going back. Sylvia in on the play. 3rd down and goal. Chambers to the air. He's got Charles brought down short of the goal line. It's a 4-yard reception, and Wyoming will have to settle for the field goal. We'll spread the field. Knight in the slot. Like I said, I expect him to be involved in the passing game today with no Cordell Hicks, and we do just that there, a 13-yard reception. 2nd down and 10. A screen pass as Knight just trucks and runs through a defender, picking up 6 yards, his 2nd catch on this drive. 3rd down and 4 now as Tate will throw, looking for Knight. He had him open, but just a airmail of a throw, and we'll have to punt the ball away. Only 30 seconds left in this first half. Chambers throws. He's got Kason once again. A big reception for 26 yards. Wyoming will use their first timeout. 24 seconds left. Chambers will try and escape to his right. Breaks 1 tackle, but is brought down and will lose 3 yards. That's our 3rd sack in this first half. 3 wide set for Chambers. He's going to go to the air from the shotgun. Steps up in the pocket, but pressure won't get there. It's Sylvia once again. It's now 3rd down and 17. They just have 1 shot to chuck it downfield as Chambers moves in the pocket and will be sacked for the 3rd straight play. It's a loss of 9, and we will head into halftime down 17-7. A great possession by our defense to end this first half, and hopefully they can continue that in the second. So it was an interesting first half. Our offense couldn't get much going. They turned the ball over a couple of times, but our defense is coming up with negative plays, giving up 17 points in the first half. Pretty much what I expected. Wyoming is the better team all around in probably about every single area. So it was going to be a tough game to win, and our offense will open to start this second half. Here is Jalen Tate, who keeps it and picks up 9 yards. We'll have to see what our offense is able to do and if they can really get this rushing attack going. Tate keeps it, and if we can get him more involved successfully, that'll go a long way to getting our offense going. A split backfield with Page and Knight, and we have 2 pulling offensive linemen. It results in an 8-yard gain for Jalen Page. He's up to 33 yards now on 8 carries. They'll fake it to Page and can't get the pitch away. The safety comes in flying down, and the offense will stay on the field. We know we need points today. A late pitch goes to Boyd, but he's into the open field, shows off the speed inside of Wyoming territory. A risky call results in a 30-yard run. Now Page will get the pitch from Tate as it's a 4-yard gain, and we're putting together a nice offensive drive on the ground. Knight moves in motion as it'll be a pitch to Page. He breaks one tackle and is brought down. A tough gain that only ends up with 1 or 2 yards. Tay Knight is shaken up, and that's another offensive playmaker down. We'll have to get an update and see if he's able to return. A pitch late, and it goes to Boyd. He gets into the end zone for 21 yards out. An excellent late pitch, a risky play by Jalen Tate, but it results in a touchdown and cuts the Wyoming lead down to 3. They'll try and set up the screen, but Terrence Mitchell shuts that down. It's a loss of 12 and an outstanding start to the first half for this Coyotes team. Now a throw out wide for Cornelius Charles for 10 yards, and it'll be 3rd down and 12. So they'll work from the shotgun on 3rd down and 12. Throw underneath for Kason, and a tackle made by LaDorian McCray comes up with the stop, and our offense will take back over with a chance to take the lead or tie it up. Jalen Page gets the handoff, picks up 10 yards, but we have an update already on Tay Knight. He will not be able to return today. So they'll give it to Jalen Page. He's going to probably see a lot of the carries the rest of the way with no more Tay Knight. Rakeem Boyd also should be more involved. Now to be Tate, nowhere to go. They take away both options in the option game as it's a 10th tackle for the linebacker. 3rd down and 9, throw out wide. It's intercepted, looking for Deontay Knox. A bad throw results in the 3rd turnover for Jalen Tate in today's game. So 2nd down and 8, a quick throw underneath for Marcotte. We've got a lot of pressure on Sean Chambers, and they're going to try and do their best to negate it with some quick passing plays and probably relying on the running game as well. Chambers throws, tight window. Cornelius Charles makes the tough reception. Tight in motion out wide. They'll go draw play for Andrews as he picks up the 1st down, a gain of 9 yards. We're already nearing the end of the 3rd quarter. Now we're heading into the 4th quarter. Sean Chambers still does not have an incompletion, and we need our defense to come up big with our offense struggling. Chambers will throw, and it's dropped by Kason. The 1st incompletion for Sean Chambers, and that'll bring up 3rd down and long. On 3rd down, we'll bring 4. Chambers will throw. He's got Kason. He hangs on to it this time, breaks the tackle with a stiff arm, and picks up the 1st. I expect Wyoming to go bully ball in this 4th quarter to really try and wear down our defense. They'll go with the power running game from the I formation, and now it's 3rd down and 1. A pitch outside. Andrews gets there, gets the edge, and into the end zone for the 4-yard touchdown. Alfonso Andrews Jr. with another big play, and they retake a double-digit lead. Alabama loses once again. They were 6-0, lost last week to Tennessee, and now this week they will lose to LSU. A pitch goes to Jacoby Patton as he picks up around 5 yards. Patton probably will see some of these receiver carries with no more Tay Knight the rest of the way. On 3rd down and 2, it'll be Jalen Tate who keeps it and picks up 8 yards. So 1st down and 10, they'll fake it to Boyd who came in motion, and now Tate will break it outside, spin move for Page. He's got the 1st down and more, a gain of 13 yards as we're now under 5.5 minutes left in today's game. A full house set as they pitch it to Boyd. An excellent defense there by Wyoming. It's a loss of 6. Caleb Roberson makes the tackle. They'll fake it to Bolden as Tate keeps it and picks up 5 yards, but it'll still be 3rd down and long upcoming. 4 wide, Muhammad Ali Saria and Nathan Ellenbecker in the slot. A lob outside, deflected. Joe Smith in coverage as we're looking for Phoenix McDonald along the sideline, but we're going to go for it. 4th down and 11. Page is the back, sending everyone out into the pattern. Tate tries to scramble, throws it. It's nearly intercepted as Jalen Tate is now 5 for 11, 2 interceptions, and only 32 yards passing. We have to give Wyoming the ball back, and we'll have to see what we're able to do here and if our defense can continue to make some plays. 3rd down and 8. Chambers throws in the flats for Andrews Jr. He breaks one tackle and is driven out of bounds and will not get the first down, so our offense will be able to take back over. Brock Peterson has been quiet today in relief for Cordell Hicks. There's a great catch for Phoenix McDonald as he's made some real tough catches this year that I'm very impressed with. But Peterson is a senior, only has 5 catches in his career, and we'll have to see what he's able to do and if he can make an impact for us. Jalen Page will get 10 yards, but not enough for the first down. He does get out of bounds to stop the clock, though. So 3rd down and inches. Tate throws underneath, and Page drops it. So to be 4th down and inches. This is where Page not picking up that first down earlier really hurts us, but we'll get enough for the first down as Tate keeps it on the read option and picks up 9 yards. We're going to have to go up-tempo the rest of the way with 2:15 left. They give it to Boyd. He's got a good running lane and picks up 6 yards. Not sure how much we're really going to be able to run the football the rest of the way, but they're going to go to the ground game once again as Tate picks up the first down. But we don't have Cordell Hicks or Tate Knight, so we're missing 2 of our best receiving options, and that's definitely something to keep an eye on. Tate running for his life. He goes down. He has the shoestring tackle, and it'll be 3rd down and 18 upcoming. Only one high safety as Tate's going to take a shot downfield looking for Ali Saria. It's knocked away, and 4th down and 18 upcoming. 4 wide set. Page is the back. Pressure comes, and they'll lob it outside. Deflected once again, looking for Deontay Knox as great coverage once more, and Wyoming will retake over, and now they just have a chance to run some clock. A first down will pretty much do it as they get it there. Alfonso Andrews Jr. goes over 100 yards rushing. We use 1 timeout. We have 1 left as there is a tackle. 3rd down and 3 upcoming. We have a chance to get the full ball back here. They're going to go to the ground game. Big hit as it's LaDorian McCray coming up once more. But we're under 20 seconds left. A long field goal attempt, and it is no good. But we were not able to do anything, and Wyoming secures the victory. It was a tough offensive performance for the Coyotes for the 2nd straight week, really, as our defense kept us in the game, only giving up 24 points, but our offense could not do enough. The defense was making tackles for loss in the running game, coming up with sacks as well, but we turned the ball over way too much, 2 interceptions and a fumble for Jalen Tate, along with not being able to throw the football whatsoever. I think in the passing game, we were really hurt by not having Tay Knight for most of the game, along with no Cordell Hicks. They both pose matchup mismatches in the passing game, and we just did not have that. We're not able to throw the football whatsoever. We did run for 237, which is one positive to take away. Once again, though, our defense really struggled to take away the football from the opposing team. But we'll be on the road for our next game against Colorado State. They are 3-5 coming off that victory against South Dakota State. They have a true freshman quarterback in Arnold, but he has played pretty well so far this season in terms of taking care of the football and throwing touchdowns. His completion percentage isn't super great though. One thing to look at, JT Daniels and Southern Cal are 9-0 on the season, and up to number 2, Florida Atlantic beats North Texas and is now up to number 6. Bo Nix is their quarterback like I mentioned last time. North Dakota is 0-9 on the season after losing to Georgia in blowout fashion. Well, we have an update. It's a sprained shoulder for Tay Knight. He will be out for the next 2 weeks. We will get Cordell Hicks back for this next game though. So we lose one option in the offensive game, but get another back. Jalen Page up to 590, rushing Jalen Tate with 478. Our leading receiver is Deontay Knox with 473 and 4 touchdowns. We will be without the second leading receiver in Tay Knight though. 5 sacks leads the team for Tevin Robinson, and Cordell Hicks is having a down season, but is still one of our biggest mismatches for our offensive coordinator to work with, and probably our most explosive offensive weapon. Oscar Arnold, like I mentioned, is the quarterback. He's a true freshman for Colorado State. In the recruiting portion, we did pick up another commit from a big defensive end in Deshaun Calhoun, who I think with time and development could be a pretty good player for us. But I hope you did enjoy today's game. If you did, please leave a like down below. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more of the South Dakota Dynasty, and leave a like if you did enjoy. It was a tough game. Our offense could not do enough to get the victory at home, but I will see you next time as we go on the road for a game in the Mountain West once more against Colorado State. Have a great rest of your day.